My name is Devone Michelle Ford Rogers, and I work at the Braddock Water Authority. So during the pandemic, there was what they call a moratorium, where you could not shut off people's water. And people weren't working, they were at home. So if you haven't been paying your bill, then you have a backup of bills. There had never been, ever, any kind of programs that help you pay water. But just at that time, they came up with a program that came from the money from COVID called the Low Income Housing Water Authority. So this is their website. This is the Low Income Housing Water Assistance Program. And the thing that was different about this program, one, it is low income. But the goal of this program was to help people to pay for their water and their sewer. So also different about it is that you could get up to $2,500 for your water and your sewer. So you had to act fast. So the first thing we did before it ever started, the program started January 4th, is we began to put it in their water bills. This program is coming. If you are in danger of being cut off, if you have arrearages, or if your water is already off, we can get your water back on through this program. Because that's a significant amount of money, $2,500 for both water and sewer. So that's up to $5,000. That will definitely get you back on track or get things started. This is COVID money, so it's temporary, like I said, so that's the part that's not good about it. So when I came back to the Water Authority, after being working from home at first and then being laid off, I really was looking for something to help people because people were struggling at that time. And I had said to someone, and I had prayed to God, I said, I want to do something to help people if it's nothing but handing out apples, just something to help. And this came along and I felt like it was God sent. But then there's certain barriers because of COVID. So the first barriers is, people, a lot of the offices are limited, aren't open anymore, or you can't even walk into them because of COVID, especially when you're first coming back. So then I began to investigate the Compass website. And the Compass website, it can be cumbersome to apply. They do have an app. Anybody who's ever applied for LIHWAP or anything on the Compass website know it'll kick you out. If you don't have your passwords and stuff, it's hard to kind of follow along with. And then I thought about, well, maybe I could help them. We have a very, much older community here. And I'm thinking they're not going to apply for this money and it's limited. Then I began to call and question them and I saw that you could become what they call a community partner. There's a training that you can do online. So I did the training all about the website and I asked my manager, Lori Rue, I said, can we do this? Can we become? And then I asked them, I said, is it okay for us to become a partner so we can help them do these applications? So everything went well. We did the application, we did the training, and the people there was like, great, you're going to do that. So then after we did that, we began to be able to do the applications over the phone. So what I have to do is simply ask them for permission to access their information, and we begin to process it and begin to pull in this money for the people, our residents. We have gathered both water and sewer over $100,000 to get people back on their feet and get their water back on. If you already were behind, then you're trying to play catch up once the moratorium and you weren't paying. I like the people I work with. I like my manager, Miss Lisa. It's a very small water authority, so Mr. James, I like the people I work with, and I like the people in Braddock, so that's what I like about working here. So basically, we did our own media push because it's a quick program, a fast program. It's not like something that's been around, it's something that hasn't ever been before, a program to help you with your water and your sewer. I like to thank my manager, Lori Rue. She was very helpful and very supportive. These programs can really make a difference. So I hope that someone sees it and can push that has the power of government to make LIHWAP permanent. That would really be good because LIHWAP that helps you with your heating bills are permanent, is a permanent program. And this was needed and is still needed. And I'm sorrowful that it's going to be ending, but I'm glad that I got the money that I could while it was there, and I'll be working at it, trudging away at it until it closes. From the time that I was a youth, my mother always was very community oriented. We were always picking people up to take them on rides, to get votes, taking the senior citizens to vote, handing out balloons to the senior citizens on Valentine's Day. She orchestrated camps for kids to go to. So community service is just like all a part of it. I've done AmeriCorps twice. I've been an AmeriCorps member twice. So I've always been like a very community-oriented person, helping out the community. And that's what I would like to continue to do, is like to be able to do things to help in the community, because one person can truly make a difference. You don't realize it until that time that they do. I'd like to give a shout out to my kids, to Michelle Rogers, to Joy Rogers, and to Victor Rogers.